Hello, welcome, thanks for joining me. Today what we're going to do is some really cool stuff. We're going to learn the blues shuffle in 7 days. We're going to do some really cool stuff. On day one, we're just going to basically have some fun, learn the shuffle, build it up with some really cool riffs and licks, okay? And then day 7, put it all together as a really cool full 12-bar blues. So you're going to enjoy that. Blues is one of the greatest styles ever, you know, and we're going to just do some really cool stuff like this sort of thing. Nice turnaround. Okay, so we're going to do some really cool stuff. Let's begin. Day 1, let's get the shuffle nailed, okay? So how do you play the shuffle? Very simple. 0 on the low E, 2 on the A, 4 on the A, 2 on the A. Okay, so it's 0 low E, 2 4 2 on the A. And then repeat. Gives you a full bar, okay? That is just simple. Day 1, anybody can do that. A little bit of practice, then you can speed it up. And then you can speed it up some more. But you want to get that groove going. Keep your picking hand nice and close to the strings. Don't let your fingers all jump out there. Keep nice and compact, okay? But stay relaxed. I always talk about this in my lessons. Must be relaxed. Don't let tension creep in like so many players do, okay? Try that with me. Day 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then you know what you want to do as well is practice playing on the A chord as well. That was the E chord. Now the A chord is exactly the same. Just move down the string. So it's open A, 2 4 2 on the D. Try it with me. Both the E and the A chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Day 2 then. Let's add a little fun riff in, okay? What we're going to do is this. Okay, what we're doing there. The shuffle stays the same for the first half, so it's 0 on the low E, 2 4 2 on the A. Then it's 0 on the low E, 2 on the A. But the last 2 notes change and we're doing 3 on the low E and 4 on the low E. So you got first half of the shuffle stays the same. Second half, 0 of the low E string, 2 on the A string, 3 4 on the low E. Okay, and all together like this. Okay, and again after 4, 1 2 3 4. And then when you do it on the A chord, exactly the same, just drop it down a string like we did before. So open A, 2 4 2 on the D, open A, 2 on the D, then 3 4 on the A string. So everything just shifts a string across. So the A chord version. Okay, and the E and the A chord version together to wrap up day 2. So 1 2 3 4. You can have loads of fun just with that on its own. You know, a lot of people do, including myself. Right, day 3 then, we're going to vary it again and we're going to do this. Okay, and what we're doing now, we're just moving up the fretboard a little bit, okay? So again, first half of the shuffle, exactly the same. And then the second half, we're going 4 7 5 4, all on the A. Okay? And it sounds disjointed like that, but you got 0 on the low E, 2 4 2 on the A. That's the first half. Second half, 4 7 5 4, all on the A. Together, slowly, like this. You can have a bit of expression when you slide up to 7. Okay, and a bit quicker. And then when you do it on the A chord. Okay, and then you put it together with the E chord and the A chord. After 4, it's like this. 1 2 3 4. It's a bit tricky because you got some big jumps, you know, but it's a bit of fun. Then we're going to add in some like nice, really cool triplets for day 4 then, okay? What we're going to do on day 4 is this. Okay, what we're doing there, first half of the shuffle, exactly the same. So I'm not going to talk about that, but that's it. Okay, second half then with this. 3 of the low E, open low E, and then we've shifted the A string, and it's 0, 1, 2. You can do hammer-ons if you can, you know, that sounds cool. So that's the little riff. 3, 0, low E, 0, 1, 2 of the A. With the shuffle. Okay, this is a nice riff to use at the end of a section in the 12-bar blues. When you move into another chord or something like that, you know, it's really cool to throw in. So on the E chord, it sounds like this. On the A chord, everything just shifts down to start with the A string. And notice how everything is just on the A and D strings now, rather than the low E and the A string. Okay, so after 4, we'll do that, both of those, the E and the A chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, you could slow these videos down to play along with me, okay, just to get the rhythm right, get the timing right, don't rush. Okay, day 5 is this. Okay, it's another triplet variation at the end, you know what we're doing, playing 3 notes at the end, which are a bit quicker. So the first half of the shuffle varies slightly, so I'll take you through all the notes in the bar, okay, each beat. So you've got 0 on the low E, 2, 4, okay, on the A, and then 4, 5, okay, and then 5 again. Okay, that's the first 3 beats. Okay, so it changes there with the shuffle at the beginning. And then we got this little triplet at the end, which is 3, 4 on the low E, 2 on the A. Okay, and all together. Okay, and that is the E chord. It's a bit tricky, that one, but take your time, okay? And then we're going to shift it to the A chord. Okay, and you can play it there. So try both with me after 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, okay? The next day then is a little fun riff where we're moving up the fretboard. This is day 6, so stick with me. Remember, just build it up nice and slow. Take your time with these, okay? Don't rush. Keep watching the video over and over. That will really help as well. So day 6. Okay, so what we're doing there, first half of the shuffle is normal. 0, low E, 2, 4, 2 on the A. Then we're throwing in a triplet on frets 7, 8 and 9 on the D string. Okay, and then it's a double stop, so 2 notes basically. On fret 7 of the D and G, fret 9 of the D and G. And that's all a double stop is, it's just 2 notes played at once. So you got with the shuffle. When you're moving up the fretboard, it's a good idea always to do this. Start looking where you're going to travel next. What a lot of people do, they make the mistake of looking at the hand where it is. But as you're going to transition, you want to start looking higher up the fretboard. Is your target note. Because if you're in position playing the shuffle, do you really need to look at that? If so, get to good enough to the point where you don't need to look at that. And then when it comes to these big transitions, you don't have a big gap. Where people play that and they're like, oh, where have I got to go next? Oh, there it is. Instead, you want to look at that target note. So I'm looking at fret 7 right now. And it helps, okay, when you have big transitions. So let's try that with the E and the A chord. This time though, with it, both E and the A chord, the little riff at the end is going to stay on the D and G strings. So it's going to be 7, 8, 9 on that D, and then 7 and 9 on the D and G for both. Okay, so for the E chord and the A chord. Now that lick, you wouldn't throw that in all the time like that. It's too much, okay? It's a little variation lick. And that brings me to day 7, where we're going to put all this together into a 12-bar blues. It's going to sound like this, okay? You can mix and match any of these ideas that you want. And you can see what I'm doing here, try and spot it, try and jam along with me. I'm just going to put it all in a melting pot, take some of those ideas, and we're going to have some fun. I want you to do the same, because it's all about you jamming and you enjoying yourself as well. But before we begin, make sure you watch till the end as well, because I'm going to show you a very cool turnaround as well. But you're going to get to hear it all in action there. 12 bars of really cool blues. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat and have a load of fun. Okay, so look, a couple of little things there. The turnaround at the end, what did I do there? One of my favourite little turnarounds for this sort of stuff. Open low E, then it's just the G and high E string, fret 4. Put the G, then the high E, then fret 3, same 2 strings. Then fret 2. Then open G, hammer on to fret 1. Open high E. So, first bit, fret 4, fret 3, fret 2. Get good at that. Then the hammer on, the next bit, open low E, and then finish with fret 3 to fret 2 of the A. Okay, so that's your turnaround. You start with that open low E for 1 beat, and then do that. And then the next bit, and then the next bit, and then you smooth it all out like this. Okay, and you put it all together. Okay, you can have loads of fun. So what we did there, we did the E chord, the A chord. One thing I didn't tell you about was the B chord, which is, you know, in the 12-bar blues, which happens in bar 9. Okay, and all I did there was, you know, it's just 1 bar, the B chord, but it's a very important bar because it leads into the turnaround. And all I did there was fret 2 of the A, 4 of the D, 6 of the D, 4 of the D. That's the first bit. And that just follows the shuffle pattern. And then I did this at the end. And all I did there was a triplet on 2, 4 of the A, 2 of the D. And then just 4, 2 of the D. Okay, so it sounds all together, but you know, learn it in little bits. Do that first, and then do this, then this, and then this, and then smooth it out. And then just go into the A chord. And there you have it, 12-bar blues, 7 days of it with really cool, fun stuff that you can play. Real varied stuff, okay? I didn't use every single riff in there because if you do, it becomes a bit much. Every 12-bar blues should have a theme. It shouldn't just be like a random mishmash of loads of different ideas, otherwise it sounds a bit like, oh, disjointed. But it's good to learn all these riffs and licks and you can create your own. That's exactly what I want you to do now. Take the best of these 7 days and enjoy them. Hope you enjoyed that. If you want more from me, go to fingerstyle101.com/free. Loads of cool stuff for you there, okay? And you'll really enjoy it if you enjoyed this lesson. And if you want some more, check this out as well. Right, enjoy the blues. See you soon. Bye.